As you know, the quality of drinking water is deteriorating worldwide. The media are reporting on the global water situation and the shrinking supply of drinkable water almost daily. Yet this does not mean that we do not have any more clean drinking water for us and our children. The Bestwater water filtration systems can filter 95 to 99% of the harmful substances and provide pure spring quality water. This is because they are made completely of materials that do not emit any toxins whatsoever into the filtered water. Via an optimized filtration procedure, 99% of metals such as copper, lead and mercury are removed. Herbicides and pesticides are also 99% filtered out. Chlorides and nitrates over 98%. And hydrocarbons 99%. By using a very expensive assessment procedure, the filtration of radioactive substance was also confirmed. A filtration rate of over 99% could be verified. Bestwater is thus the first company worldwide that has been able to verify the filtration of radioactive substances. Customers often ask if the water is mineral-free. That is also true, yet of course the counter-argument is that one cannot live off of water. One also cannot cover the amount of minerals or important substances the body requires with tap water or mineral water. This requires a healthy diet and clean water which functions as transportation in our body. Now we will look at the t-test to differentiate between tap water and filtered water.
The t-test is the simplest and most vivid way to clarify the difference between contaminated and clean water. To this end, we simply need 2 teaspoons, 2 tea bags of black tea and hot water for each. The cup on the right is filled with hot tap water. After a short time, the tannic acids, so-called tannins, begin to combine with the not readily soluble salts in the tap water and create the grey-brown coloration of black tea we are all familiar with. We pour clean, hot Bestwater into the cup on the left. We let the tea steep and watch a time lapse of the process. After 4 minutes, the tea in both cups is ready and the bags are removed. A distinct difference in color can already be seen in both cups. The tea is stirred around and now sits for about an hour until it has completely cooled. The longer the tea sits, the more distinct the difference will become. Already the difference in quality between the two teas is visible. The tap water tea has, along with its dark coloration, left an unappetizing film and corrosion ring on the rim of the cup, which will later be difficult to wash off. You are certainly familiar with this. The Bestwater tea shows no signs of corrosion on the rims and remains clear. This is what real black tea looks like. Now, which tea would you rather drink?
As you saw in the video, the unappetizing film disappears from your cup of tea. Of course, the processed drinking water is best for small children and babies. Food that is also prepared with filtered water could reveal its full flavor. In the next video we will take a look together at why food tastes better with filtered water.
Food and drinks produced with purified water taste far better than they do with regular tap water. Pure and unburdened water absorbs substances more easily than contaminated water and water already overladen with minerals. This can be seen with a simple experiment. We require 2 cups of water. On the right we have common tap water and on the left we have Bestwater. By adding a liquid pH indicator, the tap water obtains a green coloration and a pH value of 6 to 7. It is thus in the neutral range. If the same amount of pH indicator is put into the Bestwater, it has a value of 5 to 6 and the water turns yellow. After filtration through reverse osmosis, it is in a slightly acidic range. By adding organic minerals as an indicator in the tap water, you can see that the pH value remains in the neutral range. A reaction or a change in color does not occur in the tap water. If the same minerals are added to the Bestwater, you can see a clear difference in the pH value. It changes from the acidic to neutral range and the water obtains a green coloration. Bestwater absorbs the minerals much better. This phenomenon becomes even more vivid when more minerals are added into the individual glasses of water. The pH value of the tap water does not change as the water is already oversaturated with minerals. If more minerals are added into the Bestwater, however, you can see that the water continues into the basic range all the way up to 10, now turning a violet color. This test shows that the tap water already has a neutral value upon pouring it, as the water is so laden with minerals that it cannot take on any more. The Bestwater is initially in the acidic range, but once it comes into contact with a mineral or other substances, it becomes basic and foods and drinks prepared with it receive a much better, more intense taste.
For private households, Bestwater offers the Jungbrunnen 6610 and 6611. With these systems, drinking water is produced in the direct flow method. This means that the water is prepared for the user life during extraction, whereby no reservoir tanks are required for storing the precious drinking water. The purchase, transportation and return of bottles for recycling are fundamentally cut out. There is no longer a need for storage room for the beverages as the source of drinking water is located directly in the home. A dishwasher or washing machine can also be connected to the Jungbrunnen 6611. The advantages are clear. There is no need at all for softening salt and rinse aids. Your glasses and dishes shine like new after being rinsed with Bestwater. If the system is connected to a washing machine, you can save up to 70% on detergent. Your laundry will be so soft and fluffy that you don't need fabric softener anymore. This way you not only go easy on your wallet, but also help the environment. No other water filtration systems offer as many possibilities for the household as the Jungbrunnen 6610 and 6611. Just take a look at the production.
Clean water is not naturally occurring, but with Bestwater you no longer need to think about that. At the Bestwater plant in Belitz, near Berlin, modern direct flow water filters are produced. A seasoned and experienced production team guarantees the highest quality from the beginning stages of production to final assembly. During this well-practiced manufacturing process, the devices undergo various procedures. Every employee is responsible for a specific production and manufacturing process. Individual assembly steps are recorded in a special production log. This grants the head of production full oversight of where individual components were installed into the water filters and by whom. The responsibility is great and every step must be perfect. The Bestwater direct flow water filters are supposed to last for 30 years without failure. To this end, Bestwater also uses components from the industry. By manufacturing in Germany, Bestwater provides domestic jobs and is an investment for the future.
The best water filtration systems are not only available for the household, however. The gastronomy has also been benefiting from these devices for years. Take the Jungbrunnen 88 for instance. This was specially developed for the gastronomy and for usage in large kitchens. With its size, the Jungbrunnen 88 is perfect for normal kitchens. Within 24 hours, this water filtration system produces up to 6,000 liters of drinking water. If a larger quantity of drinking water is required, as may be the case in large kitchens, 2 or 3 Jungbrunnen 88 may be installed. 12,000 to 18,000 liters of drinking water can then be produced within only 24 hours. Equally high quality is guaranteed with the Bestwater. This gives pros complete control of the flavor and final product. As mentioned above, only pure drinking water can guarantee permanently consistent quality in soups and food cooked with the water. Let's take a quick look at what the chef has to say.
Along with drinking enjoyment, pure Bestwater is perfect for cooking. From cooking at home to in a restaurant, you will no longer have to abstain from truly clean water. As the Bestwater filtration system also removes the lime, your devices are protected and everything you prepare reveals a clearly stronger flavor.
It was very wise to choose our water system, as coffee, tea and every type of foodstuff use its simple taste much more flavorful, as no additives are contained in the water. Dishes are also much easier to clean because no more lime deposits are left behind on the porcelain.
Your guests will love this clean water and will be amazed at your food. Nothing is more refreshing than enjoying purified water directly.
Just how does Bestwater achieve this water quality? The most important part of a water filter is the reverse osmosis membrane. This is where the water is cleaned of all substances after pretreatment through the pre-filter under high pressure. The most frequently used reverse osmosis membranes consist of multiple wound plastic polymer foils, labeled with the acronym CTA or TFC. CTA means cellulose triacetate and TFC is the acronym for thin film composite. So-called thin film membranes. CTA membranes have an approximate lifespan of maximum 12 months during constant use, while the more robust and far more expensive TFC membranes possess a lifespan of several years. Only the TFC membranes guarantee long-term premium drinking water quality and are thus perfectly suited for the Bestwater filtration systems. With a pore size of 0.1 nanometer or a tenth of a millionth of millimeter, only water molecules are able to pass through the membrane pores. All other substances found in the water are separated by the membrane and expelled. Only reverse osmosis is capable of filtering all substances almost entirely from the water with a high degree of success and guaranteeing pure drinking water. Let us look at the functionality of the reverse osmosis membranes.
The membrane filtration is the only way to produce pure drinking water. After pre-treatment through the pre-filter, the water enters the reverse osmosis membrane, where it is alleviated of up to 99% of all foreign substances. During filtration, the water flows into the back of the membrane and fills it up in a spiral shape. Pressure forms inside and the water is pressed against the membrane layer, depicted here in red. The purified water flows in a winding pattern along the membrane layer into the spout, shown here in blue. From there, it reaches the consumer and is in the purest chemical state possible. The expelled wastewater flows directly from the membrane into the drain. The membrane consists of a supporting layer, a bearing material, and a polymer film with a strength of 10 micrometers. The polymer is responsible for the actual filtration. It contains pores with a size of just 200 picometers, which form during the creation of the polymer and take on a crystalline structure. The pore size is approximately 5,000 times smaller than bacteria, and only water molecules are small enough to pass through the fine pores of the polymer layer. Everything else, such as bacteria, viruses and other substances, are unable to pass through because of their size and they are expelled. How is the reverse osmosis membrane structured? The membrane layer is laid over the perforated area so that pure water can flow on the inside and bilaterally around the mesh, which serves as a separator. Another mesh is placed over and under the membrane layer. The membrane surface is now pressed together under high pressure, pressed onto the outer mesh, and everything is coiled together. The additional mesh likewise serves as a separator and ensures a continuous flow of water even with high pressure inside the membrane. A completely woven membrane looks like this.
After extensive research and development, we have been able to produce a drinking water filter for passenger cars. The first car in the world that independently produces and filters drinking water during the drive has finally become reality. Drinking water no longer needs to be brought along on trips, but it's completely available in the car itself. You see, Bestwater offers more than regular water filters. A 30-year guarantee, constant development of drinking water processing systems over 27 years, and the Made in Germany quality seal. Nothing is more refreshing than enjoying cool clean water and knowing while doing so that it's free of any possible foreign substances. It will become your favorite drink. Your body will feel better and you will go through the day more active and fit. The purity of the drinking water helps your body purge and clean itself from the inside out. Pure drinking water is our life elixir, and you will feel much better after enjoying Bestwater. In this regard, you will prefer us. Should you have any questions or comments, our well-trained sales partners are directly available free of charge.